Kyusha style tuning. As you can see, the Carina is now outside. It was just the starter motor. I swapped that out and it started first time. So now we're going to have a good look around it and see about cleaning it up, washing it, see what condition the paint's in. I did have a look around this in the actual garage, but it's nice to actually see it in the daylight. And by the look of it, the paint isn't all that bad. It looks quite good actually. Again, we're going to give it a good wash, good clean. There's plenty of mould and dirt, all sorts of stuff on this. So we'll have a good old wipe round and a good wash. We're using the Pro-Kleen Snow foam, so hopefully that'll get all this grounding dirt off. I'll try and do as much as I can as a contactless wash first, just to make sure I'm not going to be scratching in the paint, but I am going to be actually buffing all this up with a machine polisher, make it all like new again, all being well. As you can see, it's actually not in bad condition. There's a little bit of wear on the plastics here, but I can warm them up with the heat gun and just push them back into place. Same with this one here, the clip is not actually in the right place, looks like it's broken at some point, so that can be fixed quite easily. All the lights are in really good condition, glass lights of course, because it's on the car. A little bit of damage on the front bumper, but I'm not too worried about this because it's 20 odd years old, so a few little marks and scuffs and scrapes are alright. Again, in the other video we noticed that there's a lot of rust along the front leading edge of this bonnet, but I think that's because it was so damp in that garage, it's just generally just worn it away, started to micro blister. So I might paint that, I might not yet. There's some really bad touchings done on here, but I can buff these out, make these a lot better. When it's been touched in with a touching pen, Halford paint touching pen, it's not the correct colour, but this would actually buff out, I think. So again, it's just another little thing to do, but again, they're steel wheels. The actual trims are in the boot, so I'll clean all those up. I want to clean all the wheels while the actual trims are off, get all the actual dirt, grounding cobwebs and dead spiders and things. God knows where that is. Looks nasty. So I've got the old First Garage badge on there, so I'll clean all that, leave it all. I want to keep it as original as possible. See all the grounding dirt, it's not actually all that bad. Out in the daylight, there's not that much wrong with the paint, to be honest. It's mostly just dust. It has been stored in the garage, a little bit of rust there. That's nothing to worry about, that can be easily fixed. But yeah, so what we're going to do next, then I'm going to get the Kyusha power washer out, give it a good hose down, get any old spiders out. Not going to be living in there when I'm washing you. Get out. There we go. Off you go. And then we'll get out the old Pro-Kleen Snow foam, give it a good foam up and a good wash. Okay, so I'm going to start by power washing the whole car down with just water. Try and get as much of the loose dirt and debris off as I can. So most of the actual loose dirt has actually come off now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the Pro-Kleen Snow foam on it, let that soak in, rinse that off, and then I'm going to do a contact wash. So I'm going to be using the Pro-Kleen Lance and the Pro-Kleen Snow foam. I think it's the apple scented one. Hiya.
Hello.
How you doing?
Alright.
Nice thick foam. I'll let that dwell for about 5 minutes or so, let it pull all the contaminants and dirt off. Then I'll hose it off. Then I'll spray it again with foam, and we'll give it another we'll give it a contact wash. So far, things are going okay. We'll have a look at the engine bay as well, get all that cleaned up. Definitely needed new wipers. As you can see, they're pretty much shot. Overall, it's in pretty good condition. There's a few little areas I've noticed as I've been going around with the jet wash. Little marks here and there. A little bit on the it's been touched in paint here on the arch. A little bit on the rear bumper and on the rear boot lid. Can't really see that. Just there, look. See that? A bit of rust scratch, but I should be able to do something with that. Okay, just let that sit for a minute and I'll power wash it off. Right.
It's the quick way to clean it.
Snow foam, yeah.
I've seen that.
So that's the first contactless wash done. There's still quite a few contaminants in here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit some of the main panels with the Pro-Kleen Trolls Breath, see if I can pull some of the contaminants out. I'll do all the wheels and tyres as well, do them first, and then I'll go in with a contact wash. Give that a bit of a shake. See what this pulls out. You see there where the actual touching paint's been done. It's not a bad job, it's just not quite the right shade. I can fix that, make that look a little bit better. Again, where they've got the helicopter tape here, dirt's gone behind, so I'll probably remove that, polish it all up and then replace it with some new tape, I think. And get all under the arches as well. I'll do one side at a time, so I don't leave it actually on the paint, because the paint's probably got no protection on this at all, so I don't need to mark or stain the paint. The arches as well, I'll quickly snow foam those and clean those, I think. Like I said earlier, this is easy fix, just a heat gun, just warm that back up, shrink it back into place. This clip here, I'll probably have to get a new clip, I think, for that, or even just cut the bolt out. I think the bolt's actually rusted solid. And fix that. That's easy. You see it all comes from the handle there. The longer you leave it, the more it pulls out, I think. This is natto. This is one of my pet peeves. When you're cleaning a car, just make sure you're under your wheel arch. So I'm just going to hose the wheels off by the hose pipe. I can get all underneath the arches then, and get all this dirt out. And then I'll snow foam the wheels quick again, give them another scrub. Make sure there's no actual dirt in there. This is what causes the arches to actually rot through, a little bit of rust coming through there, because of all the just general road film and dirt. So car washes are alright, I suppose, but you can't beat a proper hand wash just to get all the nooks and crannies and dirt. There's no way in a million years that if you take this to a car wash, this is going to get all this dirt out of here. Again, a bit of the Pro-Kleen Trails breath, just to pull out any contaminants, brake dust, etc. It's starting to get windy here actually. There's an actual storm coming in tonight, which I'm not looking forward to. There you go. Let that soak for a minute. I'll do a little bit around the handle again, like I did on the other side, just see what it pulls out. Probably not too much wind noise because that storm is starting to come in now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the next stage, which is a contact wash. See if we can clean all the paint up nice. But most of the actual dirt and grime's coming off. Got dirt all over my hands, so I'll have to change my gloves. It's starting to come off nicely. A little bit of rust here. That's nothing to worry about, I can fix that. Okay, so I'm going to give the car a quick snow foam all over, and then I'm going to do a contact wash. I've got the two buckets, one clean and one with soap in it. I'm using a sponge, which is a nice clean sponge, which should be fine on this paintwork till I buff it up. I've used a touch of snow foam in the bottom of the bucket just to give me some nice foam to lubricate the actual sponge and clean all the dirt off. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to do one side at a time. Start with the roof. Work my way around slowly. Also, I'm also using these detail brushes. I actually buy these from B&Q. I think they cost me about £2.50. They're actually just cheap paintbrushes, 25mm paintbrush with a cone head. They're actually ideal. It's a detail brush, nice and soft bristles, perfect for getting onto the small areas. You can actually buy detail brushes from car detailing companies, but to save yourself a few pounds, these are just as good. I think the seals are a little bit dry on this sunroof, so I'm not actually going to open it until the actual car's all fully cleaned, and then I'm going to treat all the rubbers with some Pro-Kleen tyre goo, which is a great little product. You can use it on your tyres as well as all your other rubbers as well. Rejuvenates them and gives them a nice black sort of finish to the rubber as well. And all the badges and indicators. Again, they're great for going around little badges. Just get a little bit of detail to the actual cleaning. Good old glass headlights as well, nice plastic rubbish. Never fade, never go cloudy. I also noticed the actual aerial is the same as the Nissan. And I can't seem to get a Nissan one anymore, so I might try a Toyota one. Okay, back over the front. I think I was reading in the service history that I had some paint on the corner of the bumpers. I don't know if it was the front or the rears. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to give the whole thing a hose off. These brushes also come in handy for around the badges and in the grills as well, all the detail stuff. I'll hose it all off, and then I'm going to give the door shuts a bit of a clean, give the whole vehicle a dry, and we'll see what we've got. Got all my tools in the back of here from when I was around in the other garage, so I'm going to put the trims out. I'm going to give those a good clean. Put them against there. I might even repaint these because it looks like a lot of the paint's actually come off on the edges, so I'll probably just give them a quick aerosol with some wheel silver, make them look a bit better. As you can hear, good old Toyota, sweet as a nut. Runs perfect. Yes, I've still got to do the gasket for the cam cover, stop that oil ingress into the spark plug holes, and I am going to do a full clean on the actual engine bay, but that's probably going to have to wait until next week, I think. Also, it needs new wipers. I think they're completely shot. Yes, not anything to worry about. But overall, I think the paint has come out really nice. There's a few little spots here. I might actually clay all this. I'm going to dry it off in a minute. I'm just going to do all the door shuts first. They're all pretty good. Not bad at all. Just with a bit of dirt and a bit of grime here and there. Then I'll next week I'm going to give the car a good valet as well. Clean all the seats up, but the actual interior is pretty clean, to be honest. idling lovely, nice cold start, just over 1000 revs, perfect. It's all original, completely original. Yeah, it's just a little bit of dirt and grime again on the bits and pieces, but it's to be expected being stood for that long. I think there's a little bit of rust on the bottom of one door, I think I did see. Maybe I'm imagining it. Oh, there it is. Just there. It's nothing. You can sand that down, just let it blowing along that area there. I'm now just going to give all these areas a bit of a clean. Get all the dead spiders and stuff out. So what I'm using in the door shuts, etc., is the Pro-Kleen multi-purpose degreaser. So I'm using that just as a cleaner to clean all the actual shuts and stuff up. I've actually dispensed it just into a kitchen cleaner bottle, just doing a quick spray on. Looks like we've got a bit of a rust problem in there. That's a lot of rust coming down there. So that's something that's going to have to be looked at. I'll probably pop this trim off and see how bad it is under there. See if I can treat it. Just turn the engine off. So a bit of fuel. Lovely. Again, I'll go into more detail with this actual door shuts when I actually do the interior. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to remove the helicopter stone chip tape and replace that. That looks nasty. Yeah, overall I'm pretty pleased actually. It's come out quite nice. See, the interior's got like surface mould and stuff on that. That's going to wipe off quite nicely. I'll get that done all next week, I think. Spend a good day at it. Get all the seats shampooed and vaxed, as clean as possible. So I'm just drying the car off. Going around it with the microfiber towel. I'm just going over the actual areas, and you can see I think it's pretty good. There's a little scuff along here, car parking dent there. That will definitely polish out. These marks here, little splash on, you can see those. Yeah, I'll do all the interior next week, I think. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is do the engine bay. I'm really pleased with the paint actually. There's a stone chip here and there, but yeah, marks here coming up. I'll probably clay the whole thing, I think, just to actually decontaminate it even more before I polish it. Just get all the in-ground dirt and marks out of it. All in. That ain't bad, is it? For 27-year-old paint, not bad at all. Glass needs a good polish. All the rubbers need doing. Light is starting to go now. Pretty though. I'll make plans for the next stage. I'll probably move all my tools out of here first, because then I can actually clean all the boot. Again, the boot's not too bad, bit of dog hair, but that's nothing. Good clean shampoo, some rust here and there. Still got to get some dirt out of this. So I'm going to pay more attention to that next week. All the shuts, get all these cleaned out. Use some of the degreaser. Get more on this out, brush it all out. And I'm going to give it a good coat of wax, see if I can get some of this rust treated a little bit as well, just stop it from coming back anymore, getting any further. All in, I think the paint's pretty good. As for the engine bay, that's another story. As I looked at this in the actual daylight, I looked under the actual workshop light. As you can see, it needs a hell of a lot of work, but it runs. Nice new shiny starter motor there, look. It runs lovely, sweet as a nut. This is all going to be dressing. I'm going to have to pop the cam cover off anyway to do a actual gasket change because it's leaking oil into the spark plug apertures, so I'll pop that off and change that, and while that's off I'll clean all that up, give it a bit of a polish. I'll probably clean the plenum up as well, clean all the throttle body, basically just general degrease and clean. I'll be using the Pro-Kleen degreaser, so I'm actually really happy with that stuff. It's really good stuff. And then I'll treat all the hoses with the Pro-Kleen tyre goo. Under the bonnet is not too bad, that'll all clean up nicely and get this all looking like new, I think. But it's all pretty good really. A few little bits of rust coming through here and there, but the battery bracket I'll take off and I'll satin black that. I'll satin black all the radiator clamps and all the bolts. Try and keep it as original as possible. See if I can get some new ones of these, because these are renowned for just falling apart as soon as you try to do with a screwdriver. So I'll see if I can get some new ones of those. But yeah, it's really good. Again, like I said, the bonnet at the front is all completely gone really. That could do with a repair all along the front and repaint. This, I know, as soon as I hit this with the 3M polishing system, this is going to come up 100 times better than what it is. There's a big dent out of it there, so there's not much you can do with that, but I can improve it a little bit and then see if I can get some touch up, because the touch up they've used on this is a completely wrong colour. There's probably 3 or 4 shades now in Toyota. A little scuff here, that'll easily polish out. The rubbers, all the plastics are all really good. Paint all on the bottom of the doors is all really nice. Guards are all nice. I might even whip these off, clean all behind these, get all the dirt behind them next week. But for the first general clean and inspection, I think that is pretty good. Yeah, I'm very pleased. Well, tell me what you think in the comments below. It's really good condition. Is that little dent there? Is that just a bit of water? I think it's just a bit of water there. Pretty good. There's any water ingress from the sunroof. Again, I'm going to leave that until next week when I do the interior. So next week it's probably going to hopefully be interior and engine bay. The interior is not going to take long at all really. Good shampoo, good vacuum, good shampoo. Treat some of the plastic surfaces. I think we're laughing. The engine bay is another story. That's going to take a lot longer, I think. Okay, you know what to do. Like, comment and subscribe. And I hope to see you on the next one. Cheers!